D&D is the sleeper hit of the season. D&D. Wait. I see what you did there. Clever. From the great people at Studio Trigger, you know the guys that brought you these hits.
It's always been a part of me. I'm built different.
Daddy, chill.
We have Delicious in Dungeon, a fantasy tale that may seem cliche and generic as every other fantasy dungeon crawl anime out there, but let me tell you, it ain't. Just like me, no generic here, just the original sauce, uncut and uncensored. Subscribe to support my channel. Thank you. In the first episode, the protagonist, Laios, finds himself on the losing end of a battle with a red dragon, where his party is pushed to the brink of annihilation, but due to some last-second heroics by his wizard sister Fallon, the party is safely teleported from the dragon's scaly grasp. Narrowly escaping the hungry lizard, Laios awakens to find that he is all alone, and his sister was devoured by the scaly beast. As he contemplates his next move and steels himself for the trip back into the dungeon depths to attempt to rescue Fallon, another part of his party, Marcial, approaches him to check on him after the harrowing escape. She finds him stunned at the potential loss of his sister and her sacrifice to save them. As they are talking, the remaining party member, Chilchuk, approaches to give the news of the desertion of the rest of the party aside from Fallon, who is still in the dragon. Laios decides he will rescue his sister on his own and announces it to the group. They convince him that the three will go together and make a pact to rescue Fallon no matter what. As they enter the dungeon, Laios explains his plan to live off the monsters in the dungeon, harvest goods and meals from them so that they can delve it to the level where his sister was lost to the red dragon. As he is discussing the plan to consume the monsters, another adventure party runs screaming past as a small mushroom chases after them. After quickly dispatching the mushroom menace, they prepare for the beast for a meal, and Laios, following the guide he had purchased, tries it out. Makes himself sick. Enter their savior of supplements, Senshi, who observed the process and provides much-needed advice. As a connoisseur of culinary delights of the dungeon, Senshi shows the process to make a proper mushroom hot pot in the dungeon, and they are stunned by the amazing flavors that are coaxed from the dungeon monsters. Laios requests that Senshi join them on their quest, and so the misadventures of the D&D party begin in earnest. After being about 6 episodes in at this point, I can say that this show is great. The humor is spot on for me, and Marcial, the magic elf, continually has humorous reactions to all the dungeon food put in front of her. And after she gripes about eating it, she finds herself loving the flavors and textures. Laios is always overeager to eat anything and everything he sees, including living armor, which seemed impossible at the time, but what surprises would come to pass. Chilchuk has a more passive attitude of try everything with an air of optimism, while Senshi acts as a guide for this journey through the culinary treasures of D&D and brings mouth-watering dishes to them every time, regardless of where they originated. The whole crew is always good for a laugh, and Marcial is particularly good with the physical humor and whiny antics that she gets up to. This is just so much fun to watch, and it was without a question to me the surprise hit of the season. Easily 4.5 stars. Highly recommend to anyone with an interest in fantasy or D&D in general. Watch this anime, and anime food enthusiasts especially. Delicious in Dungeon is a delight all around. It's a culinary adventure that you won't find anywhere else, with such appealing visuals and delicious delicacies. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look at D&D. If you did, please support the channel by subscribing and liking. Comment your favorite fantasy anime below. Thanks again for your time. Remember guys, keep watching and keep dreaming. This has been the Saucy Senpai. Have a great night.